Hello, joyful creators, and welcome to this special video titled, What Do You Call It? I was challenged by Trisha with the Purple Yarnivore to do and accept this challenge, and unfortunately at the time that she challenged me, I sadly was being admitted to the hospital with an embolism, and so it is now about 4 weeks later, and I am going to accept the challenge and do it, but I am also bringing Mr. Joyful in. So Todd is also going to answer these questions as well. And then I will try to be thinking throughout this video who I might challenge that I think might actually do this challenge with me. All right. So the very first question is, what do you call cooking food on an outside grill? To me, I just call it grilling.
Yeah. I normally just say I'm going to cook this on the grill.
All right.
Cooking.
So I think sometimes I've heard barbecuing, but for me, we just say grilling. We're going to grill it.
It's no sauce, it's not barbecue.
That's right. No sauce, no barbecue. The second one is, what do you call carbonated beverages? And I call them soda. There was a very, very short time when I was a missionary in Michigan that I quickly started taking on the word pop. And then when I moved back to South Carolina after that missionary trek, I eventually came back to my original roots, which is soda, and it's what I call it today.
Yeah, soda. Yeah.
Okay. The third question, the thing you push your groceries around in. I've called it a cart and a buggy.
Yeah. Most I use cart. Yeah, shopping cart.
Yeah. So, I think if I'm at the grocery store, I always called it a grocery cart, and if I'm at the store, I'll either say, let's get a cart or a buggy. So,
yeah.
Number 4, bugs that light up at night. Lightning bugs.
Yeah, I say firefly.
Okay. All right. How do you say P-E-C-A-N? And I say it pecan. Pecan pie. Actually, one of my favorite snacks is frozen pecans.
Yeah. If I'm talking about just a nut, I'll say pecan, but because of my grandparents and whatnot, if I'm talking about the pie, it's a pecan.
Pecan pie.
Yeah.
All right. What do you call the last piece of bread in a loaf? I grew up hearing a lot of my family call it the heel, but for me, I just always call it the end piece.
Yeah, I never had a name. Probably said the end piece, or just never knew.
Okay. How do you say C-A-R-A-M-E-L? And I say caramel.
Yeah, caramel.
I don't say caramel. I say caramel.
Mm-hmm.
So, athletic wear, footwear. What do you call athletic footwear? Sneakers, tennis shoes?
Yeah, tennis shoes. Yeah, I guess our shoes.
What are the little lobster-looking creatures in freshwater streams? And because I lived in Mississippi for a while, and I was right there by the Louisiana coast, we call them crawdads, but I've heard them called crayfish, but crawdads is what we call them.
The crawdads, yeah. That's what Granny always called them.
All right. Number 10, what do you call the water tap inside and or outside? If it's inside, I call it a faucet, but if it's outside, I call it a spigot.
If it's inside, I just say the sink. If it's outside, I say spigot or faucet. No, ma'am. Go.
Mackenzie's coming to answer questions. All right, the next question, number 11, liquid that makes your car go. Gas, fuel, but I don't really use gasoline or fuel. I think I just say gas.
Yeah, I say gas, yeah.
All right, number 13, the lights that regulate traffic. Stoplight.
I just say traffic light.
Okay. All right. Number 14, the place you buy alcohol from.
Don't buy alcohol.
I don't buy alcohol.
No.
I guess the ABC store, because that's what they're called down here. If you don't get them like in the grocery store or Walmart. The liquor store.
Liquor store, yeah.
The liquor store.
Yeah.
All right. Number 15, the thing you use to switch on your TV. A remote control.
Yeah, remote control. I used to call it the clicker because when I was younger, we actually had one that made the clicking sound, but now it's remote control.
Okay. When I was younger, I was the remote control.
We used to have when you take your car keys and jingle your car keys, and it'll change the TV station.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's why they call it the clicker originally.
Number 16, the place where you get your medicine. The pharmacy.
Yeah, pharmacy.
Drugstore.
Lately call it CVS.
Yeah, lately we call it CVS. That's where we go. But yeah, I think, but mostly I use pharmacy.
Yeah.
But I have heard it referred to as a drugstore, but pharmacy. 17, breakfast that you eat with syrup. For me, it's pancakes and waffles. And I've heard people say it's the same thing, just shaped differently, but trust me, they are not the same thing. And I do love a good pancake, but I also love a good waffle, and both of them must have syrup on it.
Yes, pancakes or waffles.
Now, I also, they have those sausage corn dogs, and I like those with syrup, but y'all are probably looking for the main thing, pancakes or waffles.
Back when I used to work at McDonald's, we call them hotcakes, which is more or less just pancakes.
Well, when I was younger, we actually called them flapjacks.
Yeah,
so
that's Midwestern, I think.
But, yeah. But for the most part, I taught my kids pancakes. But anyway, and I used to make their pancakes. I used to be creative. I mean, I did everything from putting little funfetti that you put on cakes and cupcakes in them to make them different colors, and food coloring, and I've done chocolate chips, and I've done Hershey Kisses, and I even did Skittles one time just to make them fun, but you know.
I always use muffin mix.
So, yes.
Cake mix.
Okay. Number 18, the thing that gives you info about streets and roads. Well, back in the day, it would have just been a map, an actual atlas map. But nowadays, it is a GPS.
Yeah, GPS or maps or Google Maps.
Number 19, the machine you get money from, an ATM.
ATM, yeah.
Number 20, sweet on a stick. Well, two things came to my mind. I'm not sure exactly what they're looking for. But the two things that came to my mind, my first thought was a popsicle, and then the second was a lollipop. But we also have a friend who owns a bake shop, and she's an amazing baker, and she makes these cupcakes. They're like cakes on a stick, so they're called cake pops. But originally, my first thought was popsicle. My second thought was a lollipop.
Yeah, I always stick popsicle. If I'm being funny, I'll probably say a lollipop, but mostly just popsicle.
Okay. Well, those are the 20 questions. I hope you enjoyed this. And I am going to challenge Bree from Bree's Little Yarn Corner. And I am going to challenge Tasha from Tasha's Crochet Creations. So, and I'm going to make sure I said Tasha's channel right. I always get everybody's channels mixed up. But I do want to make sure I say it right. Oh, I said it right. Tasha's Crochet Creations. Yay! So yeah, I challenge those two. And then I challenge anyone who wants to do this that may have not already done it. I know, again, it surfaced about a month ago. And again, I apologize that for undue reasons, I'm just now doing it. But hey, this is fun that can go on all year round. So if you saw it here, let me know that you're doing it so I can watch your video, because I would love to learn more about you and where you're from and how you say things. And so we are from South Carolina, and Todd has been born and raised in South Carolina. I was born in Florida, and when I was 5 years old, we moved to South Carolina, my family and I. So I have lived in South Carolina the rest of my life, but I have traveled around with different missionary jobs, and my boy's dad, we moved to Mississippi for about 4 or 5 years for his job. But other than that, I've mostly been in South Carolina minus my missionary journeys. So we're pretty much South Carolina based. But
Yeah.
all right. Well, thank you for joining us. Be joyful, everyone. You know it. Stay crafty in your own way. Make your own joyful creations, and we'll see you around the community.
Yeah.
Bye. Come join us on movie
Bye.
night on Friday nights. We'd love to have you, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're watching Call the Midwife. We play games, give prizes,
A lot of laughing.
but mainly we just laugh and have fun and cut up. So bring a project and listen in, or just come join the fun. Whether you watch the shows or not, it's always fun to just guess. But we will see you around the community, everyone. Bye.
Bye.